Welcome back, everybody. Had to take a few weeks off because of my
Technical issues?
technical issues. My computer's power supply decided to uh, commit
Heart attack.
Sudoku. So, quick recap. Since basically nobody remembers,
Been a long time.
the last time we were here, the lamplighting festival had begun. The stone druids had lit all of the large 20-foot tall lamps to basically drive darkness away. It's very symbolic, very sweet. We had small interactions with the party. Zevos ran into somebody he should have remembered, but he clearly fucking forgot. And it's partially my fault because I didn't tell him it sounded like a woman. Borthon was...
Oh, you told me it was a woman. You didn't tell me anything other than that.
No, I didn't tell you it was a woman. I just said it was a voice.
It sounded like a woman.
Well, that's because it was me. Borthon got basically drugged by all the tradesmen and forced to drink a lot of alcohol. Rita got basically mobbed by a bunch of children and forced to let streamers be like put on her feet and shit, and it was great.
And Rita was also your wing gal for Aurora, so you and Eric was to fly.
Oh yeah, Rita was the ultimate wingman or wing person. Wingbird. There we go. Wingbird. And basically allowed Ericus and Aurora to fly during their cute little dance. Tiggy got a lovely place of honor on the shoulder of Lady Falbrook. We met somebody new because something happened to Aurora and she swapped places with somebody else. Or maybe. We'll figure that out. Now, starting off, do we want to run it back a little for Mordecai? I know Mordecai wasn't here and Lazarin wasn't here. Lazarin's not here tonight because she has presents to wrap, which is completely fucking understandable. So, do we want to run it back a little for Mordecai? Or do we want to do the shit with Lunora and then run it back?
I think that is a question for Mordecai to answer.
That's mostly who I'm pointing it
at. I could do my stuff.
I was hoping so because I've been excited.
He's been waiting.
I have been waiting for a minute.
Nice. Right on.
So, Mordecai, the last we saw you were in the castle and you were slipping down to your secret room. How did you
Didn't we fast forward to that and I was inside the town and I talked to some people that were in town also and then we fast tracked away from me?
We did, yes, because you saw, I believe it was you, saw a shadow.
Yeah.
Like behind a tree. Okay, yeah, no, never mind. You are right, my bad. Oh, yeah, because we ran into a certain kobold.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, okay, absolutely. So, afterward...
wait. Excuse me, not certain kobolds. Jerwat, chef extraordinaire.
I love Jerwat. Jerwat will always be my favorite companion. So, after this series of events, did Mordecai head back to the castle, or what would he have done? Would he have just kind of bummed around town until the festival started, or what?
Did we resolve the fact that he was invited out here by somebody that they no-show?
They, for all intents and purposes, they did not show.
Gotcha.
We did semi-resolve that.
In that case, then, after seeing the shadowy figure and kind of assuming that that's related, Mordecai's just gonna sort of straighten himself up and fight it out here and nothing to show for it. Scandalous. And he will start heading back to the to the castle. Let it be known that when he shows back up at the castle, he has a handful of like those big fancy pretzel bagels that he's gonna have bought. He has multiple
Nobody's
of
at the
them.
castle.
Shut up. Saying when he gets there, he's gonna have multiple, at least one for every member of the party, including his homie there.
Homie.
Yeah.
His business partner?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Means Tiggy.
No, you're
I'm
not
pretty
that kind of
sure-
business partner.
I'm pretty sure he's
Trust
talking
me.
about Valeria, but I've been wrong before.
No, you're correct. Valeria is who he's talking about. Tiggy can't be his business partner because Tiggy doesn't have those kind of stock options.
Ah, see, I was gonna say Tiggy doesn't have that body shape, but you know what? You're much more mature than I am when it comes to that.
Liquid assets.
Yeah, assets. Yeah, there we go. Assets.
Yeah, ass.
Yeah. Anyway, so as Mordecai's walking back, he's gonna pass the gargoyle who's perched up on our gate. And before the gargoyle could he speak and say something witty, Mordecai's gonna reach up and put a pretzel bagel in his mouth.
As he opens up,
Sure.
the pretzel bagel hits his mouth, and the second gargoyle. Well, where's mine?
Nope, walking in a straight line. Can't help you right now. I'm going this way. Goodbye.
What a dick.
Maybe I'll pack something when I leave.
We established last time that they're like the two old men from the Muppet Show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I just kind of figured you were riffing off the knockers from the labyrinth, but same characters.
I was thinking about doing them as well, but some
Yeah.
primal part of me I love those two old guys.
Statler and Waldorf, yes, sir.
Yes, yeah, that's them. Thank you, because I'm an idiot apparently.
Mm.
But as you enter the Duskvale Keep, the ghostly butler sits in what seems to be an empty welcoming chamber. Ah, Mr. Mordecai, yes. And he kind of looks at a pocket watch that doesn't exist.
Right.
And he looks back up at you. You seem to have missed the rest of your friends. They have all... how do I say this without being rude? Fucked off.
Mordecai's gonna stop you right there. He's gonna say, "Well, first of all, I was gonna be rude first, I assure you. Secondarily, friends. Third, I see you're haunting the foyer today."
Yes, I haunt the entire castle. It is all mine. And he kind of
but
holds his arms out, like asking if you're entertained.
the next thing you're gonna do is ask to take my coat. It's not happening.
I've tried that twice. I will not try a third time. It is a waste of time.
Yeah, especially when we know that a few of these bullets that I have can heal ghosts.
Oh,
Anyway.
Please, go ahead. Send me right back down.
I tell you what. I might. How long have you been dead for?
What age is it now? It is the fifth age.
Like 5.
I've been dead for close to 1,000 years.
Hey!
Muscle top.
I'd tell you I could relate, but I might have stopped counting.
Since
I
when
mean-
are you dead?
Mordecai's gonna reach up and check his pulse. No, not yet. He's just gonna nonchalantly after that just walk away. You follow me if you want. I'm not listening.
Oh, God. I've followed you once, and I regret it. Deeply. I didn't know a female form could twist in that direction.
Oh.
And Mordecai's going to lean back through the doorway he just passed through, look at the ghost, and say, 1,000 years, and you haven't seen the kind of experience that I have. Shame.
He just kind of he turns towards you and then just like drops his head a little bit, turns around, and all you hear is fucking Mortys. Going to go smoke with the damn gargoyles.
Jeez, Valeria, how do I shoot this pistol?
But as you go to the main dining hall, a small unopened letter sits on the grand dining table, addressed to Mordecai.
Nice.
In very detailed handwriting. Oh, go ahead.
Are there any ghosts in this the rest of the house? Just like any other ghosts? Never really asked.
Not that you know of.
Gotcha. All right. Anyway, Mordecai's kind of run to the big table and sit down and open the letter. I got mail.
As you open it, gorgeous handwriting adorns it. So sorry I missed you. Looks like I'll have to see you tonight. My red-coated fan. And it has a very suspicious...
Mm-hmm.
You know how, like, when chicks kiss the letter before they send it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's got the lip shape, but it is a dark shade of purple.
Nightshade.
He's gonna look it over. He's gonna hold the paper up to a light to make sure there's no sort of like tampering or evidence on there.
As you hold it up to the light, in what seems to be invisible ink, because you can only see the impression, there is a big middle finger drawn halfway through. The fuck
Gotcha.
was that?
It was me.
In that case, then he's gonna finish holding the letter up to the light, put it down. He's gonna turn backside to stage camera, flip open his eye patch, and look at it a little closer, then flip it back down and turn back to camera side. And he's gonna say, "You know what? I don't really like the implications of this."
I wouldn't.
Then Mordecai's going to continue. And I know I'm talking to an empty room, but I'm just sort of assuming that either you're really close by at all times, Mr. Butler, or that Valeria's installed that new piping system that I told her to.
A voice from the ceiling. I am everywhere, Master Mordecai. Everywhere at all times.
Gotcha. Well, see, that's the problem I was thinking of. And I just want you to know you are a naughty pervert and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, shit. He's got me there.
And as he's finished just saying that, Mordecai's already left the room. Can't hear you leaving. Bye.
So would you return to your dark dungeon, or would you head out to... I'd say it's about time for the festival to start.
Mm-hmm. Mordecai would take some time to, not like fully redress himself, but just sort of spruce himself up a little bit, brush his hair, etc.
Is he gonna shave that fucking 5 o'clock shadow?
In what? No.
Does he not have a 5 o'clock shadow, or am I wrong?
He's got kind of a beard like I do, except it's black. But the 5 o'clock shadow is there, but it's one of those things, man. He's kind of like Frank Castle, man. You're gonna shave that thing, and it's gonna be back in like 30 minutes.
he goes to think, and it's already regrown.
Yeah. Just from all of that, all that pondering.
Now I'm thinking the Tim Allen Santa Claus movie.
God,
Well,
yeah.
somebody's got to think of that and keep it in their memory. It sure as shit won't be me.
I scrolled up to find the picture of Mordecai's character.
And said he found
Yep.
fucking Jiggy.
And instead I found Tiggy dressed as an IRA member.
Huh.
And him in a fucking turban, so you know, it's gonna be one of those nights.
An IRA member be wearing a turban. That's silly.
I don't know. I wanted to say something else, but the YouTube AI will kill us. Fuck it. Suicide bomber. There you go.
Sir, I think that's legal.
I should say a kamikaze bomber.
That, he doesn't look.
At least an IRA member knows to park the car.
Anyway, as you spruce yourself up,
Knew that was
a small vial of cologne slides onto the sink beside you. And the butler once again kind of speaks up. Well, I know you might like the smell of gun smoke and sweats, but I'll tell you something, the women don't. So why don't you, you know, improve the aroma?
Gotcha. Mordecai is going to try not to look so offended, but he's going to smell this stuff and sort of begrudgingly start dabbing it on.
So I know this is going to make me sound basic as hell, but you smell Drakkar Noir, yes?
Yeah.
That is basically all it smells like.
Nice.
I am a fan, okay? It is my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I will die on that hill.
I know, it's basically the pumpkin spice of man stink, but you know.
It really is, but god damn it if it doesn't work.
Yeah, no, it does, for sure. Ah. Once it's dabbed on, Valeria will be around and she's going to add to the scene slightly and say, why are you so mean to the butler? And Mordecai's going to say, because I like to think this is our little social dichotomy there. He lets me do this. And I want to take advantage of the situation. That makes sense.
A voice in your head just kind of, no, it don't make sense there, bud. Just a kind of super redneck accent out of nowhere.
Is it me?
Yes.
Wait. So unlike Mordecai's voice being in my head, my voice is now in Mordecai's head?
It absolutely is. Mordecai is slowly but surely losing his fucking mind.
Fair enough.
I mean, he has to deal with this party, so...
Mm-hmm. And some would say, at least temporarily, his grip on sanity can be considered dubious, depending on how bored he is.
Dubious is a very kind word.
Yes.
But as you step to leave the castle itself, the sun is going down at your back, but you see beautiful lights adorning the city itself. And as you enter, how many? Fuck, hold on. I lost count. 1, 2, 3. Fuck, 4, 8, 9. There are 9 massive poles in the city center itself. One stands above the rest. It is 40 feet tall as opposed to the 20 feet tall that the other ones are. And on top of that one, if you strain your eye, you can almost see what seems to be an eagle on top. And where the nest would be for the eagle, under it is a beautifully golden lit flame. Whereas the other ones just have your standard colored flame. A very active and rambunctious crowd. has gathered in the city center. You sadly missed the storytelling on how Fallbrook was formed. But as you enter, both Dame Melina and Lady Fallbrook give you a very respectable nod. And Tiggy, you would be the first person of the party to actually see him.
I'm gonna yell over to Mordecai.
You gonna yell at him? He probably deserves it.
Like, we'll be here.
Worm.
Gotcha. He's yelling at, trying to get my attention. Yelling over here.
Except Aurora and Ericus, they're gone.
No. He hasn't. He entered before the transformation.
We're rewinding.
Yeah.
I misunderstood.
My brother in Christ.
I am lady.
You're fucking your brother? What?
Sometimes I wonder.
Oh my! You're not a motherfucker. You're a brotherfucker.
I absolutely am today. God damn it. But Mordecai, by the time you would have gotten there, the sun would be fully down. And Lady Fallbrook raises her hand, and the party, or the celebration seems to come to a quiet. Ladies, gentlemen, and those of more dubious origins, thank you for coming to celebrate. And she raises her hand to the sky. A tribute to the great dragon. And as she finishes the word dragon, you hear the telltale sounds of several fireworks being set off. And behind her, 4 gigantic explosions. And as they kind of, the explosion settles, it is in the shape of an ancient golden dragon. The dragon roars back, leans back its head, and roars as loud as it can. And as it roars, it spits out. Are you fucking playing Dead by Daylight?
What, me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Like, dude, the Christmas daily's going on. I tab out when I need to roll, and I'm participating. Shut up.
I just got the Steam notification. That's why I had to ask.
Mm-hmm.
As he roars, a 100-foot long torrent of golden light spews from its mouth, and then it slowly fades. And as it fades, music starts to play from seemingly out of nowhere. Ericus goes to Aurora and asks her to dance. As they begin... Go ahead.
The golden dragon here, even though it's made out of like fireworks and stuff, is it just like a generic golden dragon? Does it look like somebody?
It doesn't look like anybody, at least no dragons that you've seen.
Yeah.
But it does have a strange kind of its neck is longer than it should be. It's almost like a weird cross between like the kind of Eastern, Chinese style dragons that's all neck and the Western style dragon.
Given a bit of my backstory that you also know, does this have any sort of like an artistic flair to it?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
I don't think you would have met anything similar to this in your various travels across the world. You might have, and I actually might have it be that. But no, not that you know of yet.
Right. Gotcha. As you were saying, sorry.
No, it's okay. As Ericus dips Aurora the first time, you see Rita wave her hands a little, and they begin to lift up into the air as if they're flying. And as they start flying, a warm hand wraps around your waist and pulls you into a dance.
Hmm.
Now,
You cut out for a moment there. Who
Oh.
pulls me into a dance?
A warm hand.
You haven't seen it yet. It is just a warm hand that wrapped around your waist.
Ah,
Do you want this in a
gotcha.
private channel, or do you just want this out in the open?
Tough call. Before we get into anything discussion there, how much before curtains come down and stuff, how much are we telling?
Not much.
You
Not
don't
much.
have to- okay, not much.
Yeah, no, nothing like nothing
Is-
character
Nothing that
ending.
will
If you catch
reveal
my
you.
drift, yeah, nothing
Yeah,
that's gonna
yeah,
reveal
it-
anything.
Yeah, as long as we can keep the mystery rolling for a little while longer, I'll be okay. We can do it
no,
openly.
nobody's gonna find out anything. It's just gonna be like a little tongue-in-cheek type thing. But this is like the second time you've seen somebody like this.
Right. Gotcha. Yeah, they can know that. But half the fun of this character is the mystery.
So Mordecai, as you were pulled into the dance, a significantly shorter woman is looking up at you with bright, vibrant purple eyes. She stands about 5'10" and has long black hair, French braided and lying over her left shoulder. And she has a smile on her face, but the smile doesn't reach her eyes. And the more you look at her, you notice that her eyebrows are tilted sinisterly. Oh, the big bad man himself, forced to walk among them. And as she says walk among them, she does like she basically uses her fingers to walk up your shoulder, and she wraps an arm around your shoulder. Can't do anything without spoiling his fun. So, what to do, what to do.
I may walk among them. Trust me, I have my own goals here.
Oh,
Just as I know you do.
Oh, you know me so well.
Let it be known that as they are dancing, he is keeping beat and he is dancing with her.
Give me... I want to say
Performance?
performance. Yeah, give me performance.
It would be performance.
Performance or acrobatics, whichever one you prefer.
Oh, you mean like the one that I have a +11 in? Okay.
Yeah, give me that. Give me one of those.
Modified 20? Yeah.
Yeah, you keep pace pretty well. And as you go into your first turn of the dance, oh, what a firm grip. Somebody angry with me?
What's a nice way to put this? Whenever you show up, everything in my life gets significantly worse.
I wouldn't say worse, Mordecai. I would say interesting, at least. Come now. Tell me you aren't having fun with them.
Fun, certainly. But they aren't ready to handle a woman of your caliber, let's just say.
They can't handle any of my caliber. And as you turn, I need Tiggy to make me a perception check at disadvantage. That's a disadvantage?
Way to go, babe.
Hold
I
on.
rolled a nat 20 on one of those,
Let me fucking hold on. Let me do something.
I
Here.
think.
Roll to self. Well, that deception check failed. Tiggy, you kind of look over at Mordecai and this strange woman in a striking purple dress. And as they spin, when when you get a look at her face for the second time, her face looks like a guard you know very well, or at least not very well, but a guard you ran into a while ago. And Mordecai, she lifts her hand to cover her face slightly, and when she lifts back up, you see the face of just a nondescript man, um, salt and pepper mustache that ends at the corners of his mouth, very small, chin beard, and as she lowers her hand, it's back to her face. Tiggy, roll me a history check.
Fiend.
Ooh, you know what? That's good enough. Tiggy, you recall that face almost perfectly. That was one of the guards that night when you and Zevos opened the chest.
See.
But once again, a flash, and her face is back to normal. And she...
I'm gonna telepathically talk to Mordecai. It's like, you're dancing with a man.
You're dancing with a man.
I can't believe you're dancing with another man.
Uh,
How
Zevos,
manly.
at this time, you are also having your encounter with the strangely voiced person who sounded like a man but was apparently a woman.
Mhm.
And everything is going to basically end at the same time. So Mordecai, she
Yeah.
leans in. Isn't it agonizing not being able to do anything without blowing your cover? And she kisses the lapel of your jacket, and as she lets go, the momentum of your spin takes her out of your arms, and she pirouettes and disappears into the crowd. Zevos, along with uh, the time the man voiced woman uh takes the knife out of your back, and a bright white light appears over the head of everybody. And we will move on from that for right now. But Tiggy,
Let me add one thing to that as she's fading away. Before she disappears, Mordecai is going to reiterate to her, I'm not beholden to anybody. I'll go where I want.
and one more time, Mordecai, you hear a feminine voice in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Only beholden to your rules. And the connection fades. And that flash of white light, since you're not looking up, you don't have to worry, but
Right.
there's a massive flash of white light above you.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna skip ahead just a little bit.
Yeah.
To right before the night ends. Tiggy, have you been on Lady Falbrook's shoulder the whole night, or have you kind of like gotten off to wander around?
I've kind of gone off to wander around a bit.
Fantastic.
Where when she usually like goes to talk to some of part of the nobles, I'm just like, I'm just gonna go right around with you. Maybe find some pockets to pick.
So as you're I've been waiting for this. As you're wandering around, a decrepit old man in a long, ragged, dark brown cloak slowly walks up to you using a 6.5 foot branch as a walking stick. Are you the one they call Tiggy?
I'm gonna look up at him.
And
I don't know. I don't know. Do you know any other sentient talking squirrels walking around here?
as you look up at him, his face isn't normal. His face is constantly shifting. And every few seconds there's a flash of light behind his skin to where you see the full outline of his skull. Well, I've been looking for you. I wanted to say thank you for helping to free me. And as he says free me, he leans back a little and like holds his hands out like he's going to embrace you. And as he holds his hands out, that flash happens. And instead of seeing an old man, you see a decrepit skeleton wearing a broken, blackened crown. And instead of a smile, the bones in the teeth are chittering loudly, almost annoyingly. And strangely enough, you can't hear it outside. You can only hear it in your head. I've come to thank you. I can't thank Zevos just yet, but he will get his very soon. And as he says very soon, he points to his right hand and like pets it softly. Oh, but for you, little squirrel, I've come.
You did what for the squirrel?
To show my affection to one so stalwart and inquisitive. He points at Lady Falbrook, and a thin line of green energy emits from his finger and touches her on her chest. She gets this pale look. Her skin goes deathly pale. And she seems to
I'm gonna jump up
sit.
and bite him.
Roll to hit. Well.
Wait, I rolled the wrong thing.
Oh, okay, well, I roll the right thing.
Well, it would have been just a +1 to what it was.
Okay, so 9. Yeah, no, that doesn't hit. As you go to bite, the figure goes incorporeal for a moment, and your teeth fall through, and you fall back to the ground. Lady Falbrook sits down and leans back in her chair and starts blinking slowly. Her eyes begin to go glassy. And the skeletal figure leans down Just a taste of what I'm going to unleash upon the world. Lovely, lovely squirrel. And he begins to fade into nothingness. Lady Frauberg closes her eyes, and her handmaidens attend to her. One of them shouts, "Luckily she's breathing! Luckily she's breathing!"
Would Rita notice what's going on?
You would feel a magical surge. Not enough to basically try to counterspell or anything like that, but you would feel a magical surge. But unless you had a previous telepathic link with Tiggy, probably not. You would see Lady Falbrook kind of swaying a little as she stands and go like pallid and almost clammy. And then she would sit down and you would see her lean back. And when her eyes went glassy, you felt that magical surge slowly diminish. And she would close her eyes. If you want to check to see if she's still breathing from where you currently are, I would need a perception check to kind of like see the rise and fall of her chest, but that is up to you if you want to check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiggy's fur is gonna be like prickled, like he's both in fear and in anger.
You would see a very small rise and fall. How far away do you think you are?
Mm, I know it's about. I think I would have been distracted when. Is this after
Yes, this is
Aurora's
after.
change?
Yeah, this is after
Yeah,
Aurora
I
change.
think I
Yes.
would have been like not too far from when like Zevos was.
Okay, so you're actually that's 16 is perfect. Yeah, you can see the rise and fall of her chest, so you know she is breathing.
Yeah. Can like since I felt the surge of magic, can I see like if I can figure out what the fuck happened to her?
I would need an Arcana check, but absolutely, you kind of get the gist of what happened, but we'll go with Arcana since you know it was magical and it's kind of like a deduction thing in your head, and you're kind of bird brained, so
15.
oh yeah. So it's you would know that she is under the effects of some form of magical sleep.
I would probably tell that to the like someone should try to put a sleep spell on her.
Tried? I mean, they fucking succeeded. Look at her,
Well, is
she's
she asleep?
asleep. You also get the gist that they're not mad at you; they're more of scared because you
Yeah.
know their boss is passed out.
Mhm.
But Tiggy, as you make your way over to her, you do see the rise and fall of her chest, and you can feel as you like kind of crawl up onto her. You can feel her heartbeat. You know she's alive, but you don't know that she's under the effects of magical sleep. You think she's been cursed somehow.
Yeah.
Uh,
Can I dispel it?
you don't have access to a dispel high enough.
Yeah, I do. Don't?
Not high enough.
Do I have to roll if it's like if it's under?
You can try.
Sure, I'll try it. I'll. What level do I have? Yeah, I'll try a level 4th dispel.
You can sure as hell try.
Yeah. Do I add anything to that roll, or is it's just a flat roll?
Uh, Shido would or Mordecai, would you say this would be an Arcana or just a flat D20? Yeah, apparently I can just go fuck myself. Intelligence
Mordecai.
check. Intelligence check.
Intelligence check?
Yeah.
Flat?
Flat intelligence check.
Why can't I not read? Oh, yeah. I'm looking in the wrong spot. That's why I can't find it. That was saving throws, intelligence check. $19.
Ooh, not good enough. But you're able to peer into the weave itself, and on her chest, you see what seems to be a magical formula. And as you go to basically use your mind to pick apart that magical formula, it deepens. And it's like there's 4 of them stacked on top of each other at once. But it's also old. This type of sleep spell hasn't been used since before any of you were born, at least as far as you know.
Can I tell, like, from like looking at the weave, like if I can tell like what the duration might be, like how long this spell might last?
You absolutely can. As you're looking at it, the magical formula slowly clicks, and as the one in front is clicking clockwise, the one behind it is clicking counterclockwise. And you can somewhat get the gist with how it's ticking, that it can almost last a lifetime. And with your current skill level, you think the only way to get this out or get her out of this magical sleep is for her to basically, you have to kill the caster. Because as you're also peering, you see a small well of energy behind the last formula. And that well of energy goes directly into the ground and far off into the east. You can't quite see where it goes off to because your sight doesn't go that far. But it goes off to the east forever almost, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
And then you slowly come back to yourself because you're getting a headache.
I would imagine. I think once I snap out back, I'll be like, this sleep spell's stronger than I've come across. It'll either like sleep till she's dead, or till we kill the caster, or find someone with more powerful dispel magic.
Tiggy, Rita starts to slightly sway left and right, as if she's almost uneasy with standing. Are you going to offer her a chair?
Yeah.
Can you move the chair?
Tiggy's strong enough to move a chair.
Just checking. Well, it's on a cobble road, to be fair. It's not a smooth surface, so I'm
Look,
sure it's gonna be
It's
difficult.
not like lifting a chest, all right? It's not like lifting a chest lid.
Make sure it's a chair
Yeah.
with a back. If it's just a stool, she's just gonna fall right over.
But after he gets a chair for Rita, he's gonna look at you and he's gonna say, "Did you get his scent?"
Eastward.
Look, not only did I get his scent, all right, I can smell the bastard right now, okay? He is far away, okay? But listen,
Why is he
smells
fucked?
like old man. I'm
Why is
talking,
out there in the Bronx?
Why is he Boston, dog?
I'm talking musty, cranky, old, dusty. I'm sorry, that's just the old. That's just how it came out. I'm sorry.
Now, I'm telling you right now, you come across me one more fucking time with a baseball bat, I'm gonna break your fucking kneecaps.
Break your
Yeah, but
fucking
you,
kneecaps.
any
your
of you that
fucking
are
kneecaps.
around, any of you that are around Tiggy, you can see that Tiggy's thinking something dangerous right now.
If
So
anyone's around Tiggy, have you looked at the map?
pretty much the only people that aren't around Tiggy right now is Borthon, Ericus, and Aurora. And maybe Mordecai. I don't know if Mordecai would have come over as Lady Falber kind of went night-night.
Like
Yeah.
Tiggy is generally thinking about bombarding that damn lich's home turf.
What's your little
I don't-
Portuguese doing?
Like,
Your
Zeb
it-
little
look at
tool.
Tiggy. He's like, Tiggy, I don't know what you're thinking.
In
I'm
in
pretty
the
sure it's going to cause us all to get killed.
a couple of minutes
he
before,
he wasn't planning on going. He wasn't planning on going with anyone. He was going right with you and just run at him.
Are you gonna ride you?
He can
Yeah,
ride
I've been
shoes.
riding.
You know, fine. I'll rephrase it. Tiggy, I don't know what you're planning, but you're going to get yourself killed.
Yeah,
Josh,
Mordecai,
a
what did
couple
you
of
have?
minutes. When Lady Fallbrook does go down, Mordecai will come over in a few minutes before what's going on now. In the background, he can be heard saying, "Valeria, look, the town despot's having a fit."
What's that supposed to mean?
Tell me I'm wrong.
She's not a despot. She rules the city.
Nepotism. But yeah, okay.
How is it? Wait, hold on. She was married to the previous king. Okay, maybe nepotism. Maybe.
Bobby's tempted to bite Mordecai right now.
I mean, if she was already the queen, is it really nepotism?
I mean, she got the job because the king died, so maybe.
But she was already. That was going to happen anyways.
Well, maybe she should be a little nicer to us then, because we basically got her the job.
Who is we? Zevos basically got her the job. Zevos did get her the job.
Hey, I was trying to kill the shadows.
Buddy, you put a hole right into it, right in the middle of Lord Falberg's head.
I was trying to get the shadow behind him.
I'm talking like nothing but net, just full on smooth through that homie's dome piece.
You know what? And that one does things, all right?
A nat 1 usually makes your fucking gun jam, but I had to go with that. It was funny.
You know,
It was for the bit.
you caused me to kill the king, all right?
You also
Mayor.
killed that innocent wizard.
No, motherfucker, you killed him.
No, you rolled, so technically you did kill him. I just didn't want to voice him any longer, so
Yeah, I was forced into doing it.
I'm willing to accept like 50% blame, but it's not entirely
50%,
me.
motherfucker? No, at least 80.
No.
You pulled the trigger.
I'll go 60, no higher.
I didn't pull the trigger. I said I was going to make a fucking pair of hands, and this motherfucker turned into a gun.
I mean, gun.
This is right, rock, paper, scissors. Gun doesn't beat everything.
Gun does beat everything.
Anyway, we're now going to go to Lunora before we end our session. Lunora, as you kind of come to your senses, you are being carried by a man you've never seen before to a dark tent with silver lining, silver filigree as the designed across it.
Let me in, I'm trying to fuck.
Let me in, I'm trying to fuck.
Glad someone got that reference.
It's a really fucked up version of it, but I'll send it, don't worry. The moment you cross the threshold, the air itself changes. The sounds of the city are dull, as if it's a bell that has been wrapped in velvet or some other sound dampening material. From where you can see, wind chimes and charms sway gently, despite there not being any wind whatsoever. And a clouded mirror, as you turn your head slightly, you see a clouded mirror in the back. And a small man with a very lovely mustache. is seated in a chair besides what seems to be a long couch. He looks up to you, or looks up at you, and you see his spine go rigid. Not surprised or anything like that, but you see one singular emotion pass his face: recognition. Well, Erica sets you down and goes to close the tent flap behind them. So, Mr. Nighthall, I didn't do anything. We were dancing and... Shh, Erica, shush. She just stopped mid-dance. Didn't know who I am, doesn't know who she is. And as he says this, Lunora, Corvin's eyes are fixed on you. That same look of recognition on his face, but eyes that are kind and just understanding of the situation you're in. Of course she didn't know who she was, or you for that matter. Let's let her speak a little, yes? He kind
You're
of lifts his head a
speaking
little.
about me as if I'm not here.
Old habits. Apologies. And he turns and lifts a small tea tray. Turns around. May I offer you some tea?
Hmm. She doesn't really say much. She just looks at it and then looks back down, still kind of unsure of what is going on.
It's fine. You're safe here. Even if you don't know why yet or who I am. But you are safe. He looks at you and leans back slightly in his stool. His hands go across his stomach, but his eyes never leave you. Instead, he reaches into the breast pocket of his shirt, or of his jacket. And as he opens the jacket, a flash in Lunora's mind kind of flitters of the same jacket, but smaller, as if she were a smaller person. He removes two familiar items from this jacket pocket. One is a small token used for entry to the carnival itself. The edges, or not the edges, sorry, the faces are worn smooth by years of being held and almost used as a worry rock. But lastly, a black edged divination card with silver inlays on the back that says the Grand Caravan of Wonders on it. He sets that uh, face down in front of her. You grew up under the canvas, learned how to heal before fighting. You have died once, nearly died more than that.
Her breath's just gonna catch for a second.
He reaches over not to touch her, but to flip the card. And as he flips the card, Ericus stiffens. That's her! And there's Aurora, too! Corvin looks over at him like he's an idiot. Yes? Then he looks back to Lunora. But you, my sweet, are not her. and the silence stretches between the two of them. Lunora looks down, and the card, now flipped, has a small, not cut, but a small divider through it. One is a beautiful blonde woman bathed in the last embers of twilight, where the other, a sad woman, depressed, dark-haired, holding a lute in her hand. A divine break, with Netheris watching. Not intervening at all to save you, but merely to split the weight. A fail-safe, long prepared, shadow born from the same soul. It seems, after all of these years, you finally woke. So, any thoughts?
You're speaking as though I was waiting for a moment.
That night your home was destroyed. Something older than the land itself took notice. Something that knew you deeply, and always has. He points to the two characters on the card itself. Two sides, same coin. Not enemies, not replacements. Counterweights. So, where is she? Corvin leans back again and closes his eyes. Resting, Ericus. And unaware, just like her. And he gently taps the, or pats. He gently pats the, couch she's sitting on.
Lunora's gonna kind of. Sorry,
No,
go ahead.
Go ahead. No. Players first.
Oh, well, Lunora's gonna kind of lean forward, kind of not tightly, but just kind of grips her knees. I don't remember choosing this.
I apologize. You didn't choose this at all. That choice was taken from you. From the two of you. Deliberately. He begins to slowly gather the items, but he slides the playing card. Or not playing card, sorry, the tarot card over to her. For now, you stay and you learn. When the balance shifts, you'll trade places again.
He's gonna look up at him. And you're telling me that she'll never know about this?
And as he looks at you again, he seems older and much more tired than he was before. But that kindness is still there, kind of like a grandfather who's watched you grow up from, a small child into the woman you are now. Not until Netheris decides that she must.
Oh. What about the others out there?
Well, ingratiating yourself among them will take a bit of time. Tiggy and Zevos are good people. I've known them most of their lives. As well as Borthon. You'll meet him. He's a big meathead. Good man, though. They are a very good family. They will take very good care of you. And Lunora, you look away from his eyes as Ericus slowly leaves the tent, and you see what seems to be the break of dawn as he steps out of the tent, before a small puff of smoke leaves over the side of his right shoulder. And a new day is born. And that, my children, is where I'm going to end it tonight.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody, for being patient with us as the hiatus had to happen. And thank you, players, Mordecai, Zevos, Tiggy, and Aurora, and Rita for showing up tonight.
Yeah.
Lazarin, we understand. Trust me, I understand. I'm a parent too. I get
We
it.
love you.
And Borthon, I
Yep,
love
yep.
you. I understand what it's like to have a headache.
Orthon, I live with you and I will annoy you later.
But thank you, everybody, for
That's
sticking
fine.
out. And looking forward to weekly uploads starting next week.